In a world constantly telling us who we should be, how often do we pause and ask ourselves who we are? Imagine a life where you no longer apologize for being yourself. A life where you stand firm in your beliefs, regardless of others' opinions. Sounds liberating, doesn't it? But here's the challenge. How many of us live this way? Most people waste precious energy conforming, masking their true selves just to fit in. What if the key to unlocking your potential lies in embracing your authentic self? In this video, we dive deep into the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and practical strategies to help you stop caring about what others think. We'll explore how history's greatest thinkers, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, understood that real power comes from owning who you are. You'll learn how living unapologetically isn't just a concept but a way of life that leads to true strength and freedom. Are you curious to discover how to break free from societal expectations and become unapologetically you? Stick around, hit the subscribe button, and embark on this journey with us. It's time to stop apologizing and start living authentically. 1. The exhaustion of conformity. Every day, many of us put on masks, trying to fit into the expectations of others, constantly seeking validation. This routine is exhausting. The energy spent worrying about what others think slowly chips away at our potential and our unique strengths. The more we conform, the more we distance ourselves from who we are. Stoicism offers a path out of this cycle. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and philosopher, famously wrote, "Be your own master." His words remind us that we don't need to seek permission to be ourselves. Authenticity isn't just about standing out. It's about standing firm in your identity without the need to apologize or adjust to fit someone else's mold. The more we strive to please others, the more we rob the world of our authentic gifts. In trying to blend in, we lose sight of what makes us unique. So, why waste energy living a life that isn't yours? Unapologetic authenticity isn't just a liberating choice, it's a necessity for living fully. 2. The masculine art of unapologetic living. In today's world, being unapologetically yourself goes beyond self-expression. It's about embodying true masculine strength. Real strength doesn't come from putting on a tough exterior or conforming to society's expectations of what a man should be. It comes from standing firm in your convictions, whether comfortable or unpopular. Great men in history didn't apologize for their beliefs or water down their visions to fit in. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed." These men weren't afraid to face challenges head-on and didn't apologize for pursuing their purpose. That's the essence of masculine power, being true to yourself no matter the opposition. But let's be clear, this isn't about arrogance or ignoring the opinions of others. It's about respecting yourself first. A real man understands that his value doesn't depend on the approval of others. He knows that standing firm in his authenticity, even when others disagree or criticize, is where his true strength lies. Being unapologetically yourself also means taking full responsibility for your life. It's about owning your decisions, your mistakes, and your successes. No blaming others, no excuses. This kind of responsibility is what separates the boys from the men. As the saying goes, soft men create hard times, but hard men create good times. And by hard, we mean resilient, authentic, and unyielding in your pursuit of growth and purpose. So ask yourself, are you living apologetically, constantly seeking approval and hiding your true self? Or are you standing firm in who you are, unapologetic and stubborn in your authenticity? It's time to step up and be the man you're meant to be. 3. Stoic wisdom on authenticity. The Stoics understood that true power lies not in controlling the world around us, but in mastering our reactions. Epictetus, once an enslaved person who became a revered philosopher, taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This idea is central to being unapologetically yourself. You can't control what others think or say about you, but you ultimately control how you respond. Why waste time apologizing for what you can't control? Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, offers another powerful insight. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Instead of bending to meet the expectations of others, stay true to your values. The opinions of others are fleeting and beyond your control, but your commitment to your principles is where real strength lies. Seneca, another great Stoic thinker, reminds us of the harmony that comes from living authentically. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. When you embrace who you are, you align with your natural self, finding peace and purpose. Authenticity isn't just a philosophical ideal. It's a practical way to live in balance with yourself and the world. Stoicism teaches us that the key to living unapologetically is to control our thoughts, actions, and reactions and let go of what we cannot, like others' opinions. This is where true freedom begins. 4. Common obstacles to authenticity. Being unapologetically yourself sounds empowering, but let's be honest, it's not always easy. There are natural barriers that hold many of us back from living authentically. To overcome them, you must first recognize what they are. Fear of judgment. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with authenticity is the fear of being judged. We're wired to seek approval, but here's the truth. Not everyone will like you, and that's perfectly fine. Confidence isn't about thinking everyone will accept you. It's about knowing you'll be okay even if they don't. The people-pleasing trap. It's easy to confuse people-pleasing with kindness, but constantly bending to meet others' expectations is a form of self-betrayal. Genuineness includes being honest with yourself and others. You don't need to dilute who you are for the sake of anyone. Imposter syndrome. That nagging feeling that you're not good enough or don't deserve your place. It's a lie. Imposter syndrome is just a roadblock to convince you you're less than you are. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said it best, "No man can rob us of our will." Your authenticity is yours to claim, no matter what self-doubt tries to speak. Social media and societal expectations. In the age of social media, it's easy to compare your life to the carefully curated lives of others. But remember, what you see online is often a highlight reel, not the whole picture. Stop playing by society's rigged rules and start living on your own. Fear of failure or rejection. The fear of falling short or being rejected holds many people back from embracing their true selves. But failure and rejection are inevitable, whether you're being authentic or not. So why not face them while being the real you? After all, it's better to fail as yourself than to succeed as someone you're not. Comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone feels safe, but makes you feel stuck. Growth and authenticity require stepping out into the unknown, taking risks, and being vulnerable. The real you thrive beyond that comfort zone, where life begins to take shape. These obstacles may be difficult to overcome, but they're not insurmountable. The first step is acknowledging what's holding you back. Every great man faced these same fears, doubts, and judgments. What set them apart wasn't the absence of these obstacles. It was the courage to push through them and live authentically despite the challenges. The same choice is in front of you. 5. Practical steps to living unapologetically. It's one thing to talk about being your true self, but how do you live it? The Stoics didn't just offer lofty ideas. They provided practical steps for applying authenticity to everyday life. Self-reflection. Take time each day to evaluate whether your actions align with your values. Are you living to please others, or are you staying true to who you are? Self-awareness is the first step toward living unapologetically. Focus on what you can control. You can't change how others perceive you, but you can control your thoughts, actions, and reactions. Stop worrying about what others think and focus on how you respond to situations in a way that aligns with your principles. Embrace discomfort, Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Don't shy away from situations where you feel pressure to conform. These are the moments that shape your authentic self. The Stoics believed discomfort was necessary to become resilient and steadfast in oneself. Indifference to criticism. Not everyone will appreciate the real you, and that's perfectly okay. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "We love ourselves more than others, but care more about their opinions than our own." It's time to reverse that thinking. Care more about staying true to yourself than what others think. Live according to nature. This doesn't mean running off into the wilderness. It's about understanding your nature, your strengths, weaknesses, and values, and living in alignment with them. You stop molding yourself to fit others' expectations when you know yourself. Living unapologetically isn't about stubbornness or rejecting others. It's about courageously standing by who you are, even when it's uncomfortable or challenging. These practical steps, drawn from Stoic wisdom, offer a robust roadmap to living authentically daily. 6. Strategies for unapologetic living. Living unapologetically is more than just a mindset. It's about taking action. If you want to embrace your authentic self, you need practical steps to bring that authenticity into your daily life. Here are some powerful strategies to help you live true to yourself. Self-reflection. Start with complete honesty. Who are you when no one is watching? Take time daily to reflect on your values, desires, and decisions. Journaling, meditation, or quiet introspection can help you better understand yourself. As Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Set boundaries. Your time, energy, and values are precious. Protect them. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your principles. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. Respecting yourself and ensuring your life reflects your identity. Practice radical honesty. Stop sugarcoating or wearing masks. Speak your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Honesty liberates you from the burden of living inauthentically. As Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Build resilience. Criticism and rejection are inevitable when you live authentically. Cultivate mental toughness by preparing for challenges before they happen. The Stoics practiced negative visualization, imagining the worst-case scenario, to handle difficulties better when they arise. Embrace your quirks. Those traits that make you different, they're your superpower. Instead of hiding what makes you unique, embrace it fully. As Dr. Seuss wisely said, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" Pursue continuous growth. Authenticity doesn't mean stagnation. Always strive to improve, but do it for yourself, not to gain approval from others. Keep evolving, but ensure your growth aligns with your values and aspirations. Surround yourself with authentic people. The people you spend time with greatly influence your life. Seek out individuals who value honesty, growth, and authenticity. They will support your journey to becoming the most unapologetic version of yourself. Practice self-compassion. You won't always get it right, and that's okay. Treat yourself with kindness when you fall short. Authenticity isn't about perfection. It's about progress and self-acceptance. Take calculated risks. Living unapologetically means regularly stepping outside your comfort zone. Whether it's speaking up when you usually stay quiet or pursuing a passion others don't understand, push yourself to act authentically, even when it's scary. Implement these strategies consistently, and you'll live more authentically each day. It's not about being perfect. It's about embracing your journey of becoming the real you. The world doesn't need a version of you they're down. It requires the bold, brave, and unapologetic you. Conclusion. Living unapologetically isn't just about rejecting societal expectations. It's about embracing your true self with confidence, courage, and conviction. The wisdom of the Stoics, paired with practical strategies, teaches us that authenticity is our greatest strength. From practicing self-reflection and setting boundaries to overcoming fear of judgment and embracing discomfort, These steps empower you to live fully without apologizing. You can break free from the exhausting cycle of seeking approval by altering what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. You'll find greater peace, stronger relationships, and a more profound sense of purpose when you align with your authentic self. So, are you ready to stop apologizing for who you are and start living as your true self? The world doesn't need a watered-down version of you. You must be unapologetically, unequivocally, and powerfully yourself. Now it's time for action. Start by taking small steps toward authenticity daily, whether speaking up for your beliefs or embracing your unique quirks. Subscribe to the channel and join us on this journey of living authentically with strength and purpose. Remember, the world is waiting for the real you. Don't keep it waiting any longer.